We've all been there. You take a break from the gym, whether it's due to an injury, a vacation, or just life getting in the way. Maybe you had a minor sprain, or perhaps you were traveling for work or leisure. Sometimes it's just the daily grind that pulls you away from your fitness routine. You tell yourself it's just a short break, you'll be back at it in no time. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months. The gym bag sits in the corner, gathering dust, a silent reminder of your once regular visits to the gym. But then, weeks turn into months, and the thought of stepping back into the gym, let alone under a loaded barbell, fills you with a sense of dread. The once familiar environment now feels intimidating. The weights seem heavier, the machines more complex. You start to question your strength, your endurance, and even your commitment. This feeling is particularly strong when it comes to the squat. The squat rack stands there, almost mocking you. You remember the days when you could easily lift those weights, but now, the thought of even attempting it makes you anxious. The king of all exercises, the squat is demanding, unforgiving, and after a long break, it can feel downright impossible. The squat is not just a physical challenge but a mental one as well. It requires focus, determination, and a lot of courage. The fear of injury, the fear of failure, and the fear of not being able to lift as much as you used to can be overwhelming. But here's the thing, it's okay to feel this way. It's normal to have doubts and fears. The important thing is to take that first step. Start with a proper warm-up to get your muscles ready. Stretch, do some light cardio, and gradually ease into your workout. Remember, it's not about lifting the heaviest weights right away. It's about getting back into the groove, rebuilding your strength, and regaining your confidence. Begin with bodyweight squats or use resistance bands to help you get the form right. Focus on your technique and make sure you're doing the exercise correctly. As you get more comfortable, you can start adding light weights. The key is to progress slowly and listen to your body. Don't rush the process. It's better to take your time and do it right than to push too hard and risk injury. Celebrate your small victories. Each successful squat, each completed workout, is a step towards your goal. Keep a workout journal to track your progress and stay motivated. Share your journey with friends or join a fitness community for support. Remember, you're not alone in this. Many people have faced the same challenges and have come out stronger on the other side. The road back to the squat rack may be tough, but it's also incredibly rewarding. With each session, you'll feel yourself getting stronger both physically and mentally. The squat rack will no longer be a source of dread but a symbol of your resilience and determination. So take a deep breath, step up to the rack, and show yourself what you're capable of. You've got this. Recently, I found myself facing this exact scenario. After 2.5 months away from heavy squatting, I decided to put my body to the test and document the experience. Now, this wasn't a voluntary break. A minor injury had sidelined me, forcing me to prioritize healing and rehab. While frustrating, it provided a valuable opportunity to analyze the effects of a prolonged break on my body and share my insights with you. After a long layoff, it's easy to underestimate the importance of a proper warm-up. Don't fall into this trap. Warming up is crucial for preparing your muscles and joints for the intense demands of squatting. Dynamic stretches, light cardio, and mobility work are your best friends here. Spend at least 15 minutes gradually increasing your heart rate and loosening up your hips, ankles, and thoracic spine. This is not the time to rush. I'll admit, walking back up to the squat rack after 2.5 months was intimidating. The gym, once a familiar and welcoming place, now felt like uncharted territory. Each step towards the squat rack was filled with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. I could feel my heart racing, my palms getting sweaty, and my mind flooded with doubts. Would I be able to lift the same weight as before? Would my body remember the movements? These questions echoed in my mind, amplifying my nervousness. The weight I was once accustomed to lifting now seemed insurmountable. It was as if the barbell had gained weight during my absence. I could almost hear it mocking me, daring me to lift it. The once familiar sensation of gripping the cold, hard steel now felt foreign. My hands trembled slightly as I wrapped them around the bar, trying to summon the strength and confidence I once had. The first few reps were a humbling experience. My legs wobbled, my balance was off, and each descent felt like a battle against gravity. I could feel every muscle in my body protesting, reminding me of the time I'd spent away from this routine. It was a stark contrast to the fluidity and ease I once had. Each rep was a reminder of the work that lay ahead, the journey I needed to embark on to regain my strength and form. My mobility felt restricted, my form was shaky, and the weight felt 10 times heavier than it should have. This is completely normal, it's a part of the process, a necessary step in rebuilding what was lost. The body needs time to readjust, to remember the movements, and to regain its strength. It's a humbling reminder that progress is not always linear, and setbacks are a natural part of any journey. Your body needs time to reacquaint itself with the movement pattern and rebuild the necessary strength. It's important to be patient and kind to yourself during this phase. Listen to your body. Give it the time it needs to heal and adapt. Seek guidance if needed, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Remember, every step, no matter how small, is a step towards progress. Embrace the journey, celebrate the small victories, and keep pushing forward. The strength and confidence you once had will return, and you'll come back even stronger. One of the biggest mistakes people make when returning to squats after a break is trying to lift the same weight they were doing before. This is a recipe for disaster. Remember, technique trumps weight every single time. Start with a weight that allows you to maintain perfect form throughout the entire movement. Focus on slow, controlled reps, emphasizing proper depth and a strong, stable core. Speaking of core strength, it plays a vital role in squatting, especially after a break. Your core muscles act as stabilizers, helping you maintain balance and control throughout the lift. During my time off, I made sure to incorporate plenty of core work into my routine. Planks, pallet presses, and cable anti-rotations are all excellent choices for building a rock-solid midsection. As I progressed through my first few squat workouts, I quickly realized that my endurance had taken a hit. The familiar burn of lactic acid seemed to arrive much sooner than I remembered. This is to be expected. Your muscles aren't used to the same workload, and your cardiovascular system needs time to catch up. Listen to your body and don't be afraid to take rest days when needed. One of the most important things I've learned over the years is the power of tracking your progress. Whether it's in a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a fitness app, keep a record of your workouts. Note the weight you're lifting, the number of sets and reps, and how you're feeling. This will help you stay motivated, identify areas where you're excelling, and pinpoint areas that need improvement. Returning to squats after a break can be a humbling experience. You might feel like you're starting from scratch, and that's okay. It's a natural part of the process. Your body needs time to readjust and rebuild the strength and endurance you once had. Remember, it's important to see this as a journey, not a race. Fitness is a lifelong commitment, and every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. It's about the long-term gains, not the short-term wins. Don't get discouraged if you're not lifting as heavy as you once were. It's perfectly normal to face setbacks and challenges along the way. These moments are opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace them and use them as motivation to keep pushing forward. Focus on building a solid foundation of strength and mobility. This means incorporating exercises that enhance your core stability, flexibility, and overall muscle balance. Be patient with yourself and understand that consistency is key. Most importantly, prioritize proper form over everything else. Good form not only helps prevent injuries but also ensures that you're getting the most out of your workouts. Take the time to learn and perfect your technique. By following these tips and listening to your body, you'll be able to make steady progress. Pay attention to how your body responds to different exercises and adjust your routine accordingly. Rest when needed and don't push yourself too hard too soon. Set realistic goals and track your progress. Celebrate the small victories along the way, as they are just as important as the big milestones. Each achievement, no matter how minor it may seem, is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Surround yourself with a supportive community. Whether it's workout partners, group fitness classes, or online forums, having a network of people who share your goals can provide motivation and encouragement. Remember to practice mindfulness and take care of your mental health. A balanced approach to fitness includes not only physical training, but also mental well-being. Take time to relax, meditate, and enjoy the process. With patience, consistency, and the right mindset, you'll be back to crushing PRs in no time. Trust the process, stay committed, and enjoy the journey. Your hard work will pay off and you'll come back stronger than ever.